I always hate to interrupt the conversations because that's so much fun, but I do want to make sure we get a chance to recognize our honorees this evening. So thank you very much for your attention and for joining us tonight. My name is Sarah Rose, and I'm the CEO and Executive Director for the California League of Conservation Voters and the CLCV Education Fund. Thank you so much for being here. It is my pleasure to welcome you to CLCV's 2015 Southern California Environmental Leadership Awards. With another history-making legislative session behind us and a critical election year on the horizon, we're incredibly grateful to you for all of your support and the support of all of our members in making California the national environmental leader. First, I do want to thank all of our event sponsors who we've recognized in tonight's journal and on our video displays. And I want to especially thank our champion sponsors, the California Labor Federation, Clean Energy, Maureen Grace, Nicholas Josefowitz, the Environmental Defense Fund, the National League of Conservation Voters, the State Building and Construction Trades, and Next Gen Climate Action. I also want to recognize our dedicated CLCV dedicated board of directors and our fabulous Green Advisory Council members. Thank you so much for your support and partnership on our work. And I also want to recognize that we're honored to have many elected officials with us here tonight, including State Senators Hannah-Beth Jackson and Senator Fran Pavley, Assembly members Richard Bloom and Miguel Santiago, the Honorable Betsy Butler and the Honorable Hector De La Torre. And then we also have several endorsed candidates with us tonight. Assembly District 37, our endorsed candidate Monique Limon. Assembly District 43, Laura Friedman. In Assembly District 66, Alma Rasucci. And in Congressional District 44, Nanette Bergon. So thank you very much, and be sure to support those candidates. Let's see. Thank you for joining us tonight and for your leadership and for your service to California and to your constituents. So as we ready for the holiday season and for important climate talks in Paris over the next few weeks, I can't help but think about the future that we're passing on to my daughters. The world attention on the impacts of climate change to all corners of the globe is both daunting and inspiring. It's daunting because of the scale and the scope and the stakes of the challenge, and it's inspiring for what we can do when we work together. This is not going to be easy or quick work, but I hope that when my daughters talk to their grandchildren, they'll be able to say that we made a difference, that we were able to come together and create sustainable communities for our families, protect the landscapes that inspire us, and include all voices in this vision. I hope that they'll be proud of us. Here in California, we have a lot to be proud of, and I'm proud of all of you here, and I'm proud of the progress and leadership that we can bring to this conversation. Because of our work here, that our broad and diverse environmental family can take on tough environmental challenges, and we can win against tremendous odds. Yes, exactly. So tonight, we are privileged to honor the accomplishments of 3 outstanding California champions with our Environmental Leadership Awards. First, Senator Fran Pavley is one of the great environmental champions of our state's history. Her work has affected change on a national and global scale, including her authorship of Assembly Bill 1493, which became the model for national vehicle emission standards, and Assembly Bill 32, the nation's first cap on greenhouse gas pollution. And our own David Allgood, the recently retired political director of the California League of Conservation Voters. For more than 25 years, David has played a leading role in CLCV's core work of electing environmental champions. And East Yard, Communities for Environmental Justice. Because they show us that when dedicated community members raise their voice and organize together, they can make a big difference. It's because of these dedicated champions in California that California leads the nation in environmental solutions that place equity at its core. But to continue progress, we must continue to elect champions with hearts, brains, and resolve to pass the laws that keep us leading the way. Our state has made incredible progress, and we need to keep pushing ahead. This year, the state legislature passed another first-in-the-nation law, SB 350, to increase our renewable energy use to 50% and to double the efficiency of our buildings by the year 2030. Unfortunately, the legislature missed another critical opportunity, for now, to commit to cutting California's use of petroleum in half on that same timeline. But in the next year, we will elect important new members that will represent us, a new member of the United States Senate, and a president who will take us either forward or back on our core issues. And in the legislature, we have a critical opportunity to shape the face of the legislature through the most precious of our democratic gifts, our vote. With your help and the support from CLCB, together we have the power to ensure that candidates understand that earning our endorsement and our vote requires that they put protecting our children's lungs from air pollution and addressing the challenges of climate change at the forefront of their agenda. We have the responsibility to demand that our elected officials commit an unwavering commitment in the face of challenges, especially including opposition from oil and chemical companies. We have to continue to set bold targets in order to curb dangerous carbon pollution over the next 15 years, keeping us on the path we started in 2006 with the passage of AB 32. Because it's on us, it's on all of us in this room to make the California dream a reality for more of our neighbors and for the generations that come after us. So thank you again to our fantastic honorees and all of you, and for your commitment to the California climate, clean energy, and clean air leadership, and its example that we set for the rest of the nation and the world. I'm so grateful to you for being part of our movement and that we can count on you to be a champion for our environment. Thank you so much. And to start off our program, I'm happy to introduce CLCB board member Fran Diamond.